So I wanted to make a series where I show you beginning to end the process of making the songs on this album. Some songs went through major transformations, so I thought it'd be really interesting to show you guys the process of making all of these songs as we walk you through how the songs came to be where they are now. Welcome to Behind the Song. So it's almost exactly a year ago, I was invited to this LGBT songwriting camp called the Out Sessions. So I was put in a room with Jack Newsome and Milo. It was my first time meeting Milo, my first time meeting Jack. I was working on this concept album and I had kind of some title ideas that I hadn't like filled in yet. So I was like, well, very beginning of the story of this album has not been fleshed out yet. If you guys want to try to write a song for the beginning of the album. I wanted to write about those beginning stages of seeing somebody and having a really intense crush on somebody in that first like weekend you spend with them. So you're like, where did the time go? I spent 2 nights with this person now. I haven't left their bed. And every time you try to leave, you kind of just wind up back in bed with them.
Everyone kind of like fell into it so naturally. That feeling I remember more than anything, just feeling like surrounded by people who understood me innately, which was really sick.
You had already, I think, had some production ready.
I had like the spooky chords. I knew that. I think
and,
that you were
claps,
like,
right? It was like that.
Yeah, the claps. Yeah.
I remember I was like listening to Rosalia so much at the time, and it was like, reminded me of her, and I was like, yes, oh, this is exactly it. You were like, we need something very like a boy band kind of tagline, like to seal this song. Like,
you can break the bed, just don't break the bedspell.
We're so clearly, we were like, oh, whoa, yeah. Wait, I wonder if he's. Hold on, let me see if he's.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Hi, Jackie.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I came in with the title Bedspell, and you like instantly was like, oh no, you're on Bedspell. We were talking, you're like, okay, talk to me about like, about like, you know, what is this about? And I'm like, well, you know how like when the days just roll into nights and the nights roll into days, and you're like, so the days roll into nights and nights roll into days.
Yeah, that's one of my secret songwriter tricks is to write down exactly what somebody says and then be like, this,
you know when
we can leave now, we can go home.
I feel like the entire lyric writing process at least was just like, I mean, the whole motif in the room was like, how much can we push this without getting in trouble by someone or like not being able to have this played on certain platforms or something.
Yeah. You're like, wait, can't we say this? Can we?
Yeah.
Well, I love talking about, lesbian sex. When I talk about it all the time with my friends, and we're just going blah, blah, blah. So I got really connected to the source material.
My favorite line that if I'm screaming, then you know you did it right.
My greatest contribution to sapphic history. I am contributing to the sapphic canon.
I'm so present in your presence.
Fuck
me up.
Can't get away. I'm so present in your presence.
So I wanted to make it really, really sexy, obviously. I was like, okay, I really want like a sapphic, hot, lesbian sex song. I remember Milo being like, well, are you top or a bottom? And I was like, well, depends on the day, you know? But she's like, I think that like you're under her spell. For this song, it is like, it's a bottom anthem. You are like under this person. You're under this person's spell and she's taken over you. And I fucked with that.
Jackie, you had like the great bridge idea.
We were talking about that earlier, how should we bridge it? An initial thought was probably no, because nobody writes bridges in LA.
Oh.
And then I was like, you know what? I had just come from Nashville probably or something. And I was like, just horny to write a bridge. I was just like, I want it, and I want it to be not just there, but good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold me, take me, fill me with your magic, don't forsake me, save me.
My favorite ad-lib is a woo! You know, and they're like, I know you're a bit, woo! And it's like,
yeah.
Like, hit makes the music video hit that part so good.
Under your bed, spell.
But actually the woo, believe it or not, I don't know if I should be saying this, but it's my signature woo. I put that shit on everything. It's my Frank's Red Hot. I literally put it on everything. Like
I know, I hear it in Loveline.
it takes it there. I think there's like a human thing where you hear someone else like exalting, going like, woo, you like immediately you're like, oh, like it's like the wolf in us. We're just like, oh, party. Oh yeah, definitely
This is
party.
jam,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Where did you get Bedspell as a title for Bedspell?
Oh my god,
LOL.
this is really LOL. My ex wrote me a poem called Bedspell.
Wait, oh my god. Wait, no way.
Stole it. I don't live the Bedspell life. I don't. Like the days rolling into nights, nights rolling days. I'm
You're
like,
not supposed to tell them that.
Okay, I can't co-sign that statement.
What? What are you talking about?
I was so shocked with how incredibly Bedspell turned out, given the fact that it was all of our first times meeting each other, and it was like a quick song camp. I remember Luna and Max loving Bedspell, and when they like something, I kind of know that it's a bop, and I trust their taste. So I decided that was gonna be the first song on the record, and it kind of like really embodied the sound of, you know, witchy old Immaculate Conception vibes, but then also was definitely fresh and pop and, you know, structured. It felt like, oh, this is what I want the album to sound like.
I'm under your bed spell. I can't fight, but